G'day guys, it's Taeus and welcome to Subsistence. Subsistence is a sandbox first-person solo or co-op PvE open world survival game. That's a mouthful. Struggle through changing seasons to build a base, develop technology and gear up in the hostile environment. Defend yourself from wildlife, the elements and AI hunters who also build bases in this game. This is definitely one of the tougher games for sure. We're going to leave it on normal even though it's going to be quite tough. Hunters enabled. Revenge attacks only, otherwise them attacking us all the time is going to be terrible. We'll start on March, that's the obviously coming out of winter, and instead of 24 days we'll make it 48, because otherwise we get into winter too quickly and you more than likely haven't had enough time. I especially probably haven't. So normal, revenge attacks, March, 48 days, let's get going. And we're in. This is definitely not a game where you can lose time on. You have to get going straight away pretty much. We're still getting a little bit cold here. I don't think we've got anything to put on. No, we've got our pants on and all that sort of stuff. And let's just get moving. Let's hopefully not see there's a wolf over there. Let's just grab that bit of fibre and stay away from him and just move over this way a little bit, I think. Get the old axe out, even though the axe isn't going to really save us from anything, but it's going to help us chop a lot of trees, and we are going to need to get a lot of trees. This is what we're going to find. Crates. We're going to find lots of crates over the time. A little bit of ammo and stuff in there, which isn't fantastic at the moment. We've got a pistol, but the pistol isn't really going to do much damage at all. So we're just keeping an eye on things. It's just really easy. See, there's a bear over there. It's just really easy to come up on bears and wolves and anything else without noticing too well. So what I'm going to try and find is a big lake. There should be a big lake in the centre, and I like being around that. But in the meantime, let's just keep going around. Let's just hit this tree to start with. There we go, we've picked up a few wooden logs, picked up 4 from that tree. And there's bigger trees about the place, which will give you 6, and then there's normal trees, which will just give you 3 logs. By the end of it, playing this, you will know which ones you want. There's a chicken over there, but I'm not going to try and catch him. We're just going to pick up this bit of fibre, and just keep going. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my eye in. Here we go, there we go, crates. We want all these crates. Hopefully these have some nails and stuff. Yep, there we go, because we're going to need nails. C is to crouch. I'm kind of teaching myself the game again, more or less. See, here's another crate over here. Yeah, it's a lot about finding all these crates, because it's got all the materials and stuff you're going to need to use to build stuff. 17 nails already, which is nice. There's another crate. And you can see in the top left, it's only 5 degrees at the moment. But it's going to slowly get warmer as we come out of winter, so that's good. I keep forgetting with this game, you just hit shift once and you start sprinting. Oh, missed that. Yeah, completely out of practice with this game. But yeah, the hunters are dangerous, but just so much the bears and wolves are as well. So there's a bear over there, so we want to stay reasonably clear of him. This is what I'll be able to mine later. You can mine it now with the axe if I can hit the thing, but it takes so much to damage it and it's kind of not worth it. So we'll wait until we build an axe. So we'll just keep going around. Here's one of the little ponds and stuff in the game. The terrible thing is all these reeds and stuff about the pond makes it really hard to see what it's about. And you can come up on a wolf or a bear just way too easy, and then, yeah, you're gonna have a bad day. These types of trees will generally give 4 bits of wood, I'm pretty sure. That's 2, 3rd bit, and 4, and then it won't give any more. They don't fall down or anything like that, and like in some other games. Well, there's a bear over there. We want to stay well clear of him. We'll go around this way a little bit. They will start growling at you as well, so you have to really listen. I'm not going to chase down the little bunny. Yeah, so they'll usually give you some sort of a warning first before they attack you. They'll growl once to give you a bit of a warning. Growl a second time and then they'll start moving towards you, and then yeah, you kind of want to be going in the other way unless you plan to kill it, which is easier said than done. We're really trying to find, as I said, we're looking for crates and all that sort of stuff. We'll just see one on the left over here. Picking up fibre, it's all going to be, there's a bear. So sneaking is quite important, especially if he keeps coming towards me, but we can sneak up and get this crate without aggroing him. There we go, a little bit of food. We'll just eat one of those. Just keep our guy a little bit happier, a bit more fed, and then just get out of there. We don't want to play with any bears, take any chances, anything like that. Some blueberries. There's a wolf just over there. So we'll just kind of go in between. So you can coming down low and then coming up high over the crest of a hill like this can be quite dangerous because you can't see where you're going. So you don't know what you're coming up onto. And yeah, as I said, wolves and bears are just really dangerous and they will kill you way too quickly. Here's the fence, edge of the boundary. So it gives us some idea of where we are. So we'll keep travelling this way, I think I want to go. And you also want to manage your stamina as well, because you can outrun the animals, but if you've used all your stamina from just running about as normal, well then you're not really going to outrun an animal, are you? So there's a bear, there's a wolf, and there's a crate just here. So we kind of just want to sneak up on the crate. Yep. And these ones usually have nails and metal parts and all that sort of stuff, so it's a good one. I should get into practice of just kneeling, crouching, and then sneaking a little bit. So there's some more nails, so we're doing good so far. Some medicinal herbs, which will come in useful later. We'll just listen to see if he was going to growl at me or not. No, he didn't, the wolf. That's okay. What we will do is we'll come around this side. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm heading for this bigger tree. And the bigger tree gives 6 wood, but it also gives a grub at the end as well. So that's quite useful. And the grub you can use for fishing. Once we find a nice bit of water, we'll potentially do some fishing a little bit later on. There we go, see the tree grub that I've picked up. But yeah, it's just those big trees. You can see how it's a much bigger tree than the other trees. So you kind of, as you're going around, well at least I tend to kind of go from big tree to big tree once I've got the lay of the land. And that way I feel like I'm making more use of my time, maybe? And like any survival game, you kind of want to pick up everything because everything is useful at some stage or another. So we can see another big tree like smack in front of us just over the hill a bit there. So we'll keep going towards that. There is some sort of falling damage as well. Well, it's not some sort of falling damage, there is falling damage. So if you fall off, you can break your leg and all that sort of stuff. So that is not a good time. After you've played the game for a little bit, your eyes kind of, well, at least I find my eyes kind of adjust to the game, and you kind of get used to spotting the fibres and stuff a lot better. But because I haven't played this in so long, everything's just not showing up as well for me as it usually does. So here's another big tree. There's another grub. So yeah, we've got a couple of grubs. You need 1 grub to make a tackle, and there's a different type of ore there. And each piece of tackle you can use on the fishing rod to cast out as bait, basically, to catch a fish. You're not guaranteed to catch a fish, but yeah, we're going to have a look at the fishing mechanics and stuff later on. But yeah, it's good fun. It's a nice little mini game for the fishing. There's all important copper nodes, which will be useful later on. Oh, there's a deer straight in front of us over there. Those are definitely useful later on. They'll give you antlers, which I think you turn into adhesive and all that sort of fun stuff. For building, it's going to be quite useful. We found the main lake that I usually like to hang about. And I usually do circuits around this, just collecting stuff. There's some metal. There's usually some nice big trees and stuff about the place. Just makes things a lot easier. Of course, having access to water is always very important. What we might do is we might go this way. Just ignore the bear for the moment. Have a bit of a look down here for kelp. Is that some kelp there? Yes. Kelp's good for vegetables. See, any sort of food we can get into ourselves is quite good. But yeah, that's pretty dangerous over there. You got a bear and a wolf. There's a crate there, but we're not going to risk it. We are in no mood for fighting them, and our axe is going to do nothing to help us. So let's continue to go around this way, and hopefully not die from pneumonia. Metal, that's always quite useful. A couple of bits of metal, almost missed that one, don't want to do that. There's Wolfie over there. Hopefully we can warm up by having a bit of a jog. We should start making a few things. We'll make a few of those. What do we need for a bow? Need some sticks and some cordage. So we should better make some cordage. Make a few of those. And some sticks. There we go. And we could possibly look at making a bow very shortly. And I'll just shoot these guys instead of trying to catch them. I much prefer to shoot them personally. I know some people like to just run after and catch them. But I know it just becomes a lot easier for me to shoot them. Aim for the chickens. Get feta. Get a bit of meat. Some more metal's good. I'm just chopping these trees at the moment because I'm pretty low on stamina, or I was low on stamina, so while I'm waiting for that to come back, I'll just get a bit of stone. A bit of lumber, I should say. And there's a wolf I don't want to go straight into, so I should better go. We'll go around a long way. There's a bear there. Was there a crate just here? Yeah. But I've angered the bear a little bit. Am I going to be able to sneak in, or is he going to come towards me? I can't tell. Get that out of the way. So there you go, just sneaking in. Just inching. Get out of there. And it sounds like he's chasing after us, so we just want to keep going. Hopefully lose him. Oh, he is definitely close. Let's get around here. Hopefully I can lose him on the boulder a little bit. Yep. There you go, that sounded pretty close, didn't it? And we're out of stamina. Oh, so it's just lucky that he got caught there, because we're completely out of stamina. You just get a bit of stamina back. So yeah, that could have ended extremely badly. Is that a moose? Yeah, it's just a moose down there. That's pretty nice. Okay, so yeah, we got extremely lucky there. And that's a special crate. You need a key to open that, of which we do not have. So we won't be doing that. We'll just go in here. Hopefully we can find a bit more food. There's the moose over there. Moose will not attack you unless, I think it's August during their mating season. Then they get highly aggressive, and yes, they will quite actively try and murder you. So any time besides then, you're quite safe from them. Again, going from these big trees to big trees, try and stay crouched down just so I don't get snuck up on by any of the predatory animals, the wolves or the bears. What is that? Is that a rabbit that I just saw over there somewhere, or was that a chicken? If it was a chicken, we're extremely interested. So we'll just sneak up over here for the moment. I'm going to get two. Oh no, there he is. Just want him to stop. Let's see how good our aim is. Aim isn't too bad when they're not moving at all and they're 5 feet in front of us. But we got him, and he's still alive as well. Where is he? There he is. So he lasts for a little bit longer when he's a bit alive. We could butcher him straight away if we wanted to, but he's okay how he is. Let's just go over to the tree. Just collect a little bit more wood. Scared. Oh, okay. The bear wanted to kill it. I thought it wanted to kill us. Maybe just a little bit nervous there. And we got another little animal close by. I think it's a chicken. I thought I heard chook noise. I'm quite sure I can hear chook noises. Yep, I'll just wait for it to just stop moving. There we go. Let's get you like that. I could have shot him while he was moving, but I know, as I said, at the start when I have so few arrows, I'm always a little bit nervous about wasting them. And then wishing I'd just waited an extra second and been a little bit more patient. So yeah. So we made a pretty good start. I'm going to head back towards the water. Everything's a lot easier to see towards the water. You get some nice bits of ore and stuff in that little canyon there, but there's usually wolves and bears and stuff hanging about as well. So you've got to be a little bit careful. Here's another crate here. So you get a fair few crates. There's some more metal over there. Some more nows. So there we go. More medicinal things. We can't use the medicinal. Well, we won't be using the medicinal just yet. But again, it's going to be useful later down the track, so why wouldn't I pick it up? I want to try and get as high ground as much as possible in this game. It's definitely good to have the high ground, just so you can see where everything is. The trees and stuff obscure your view, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, I've heard a wolf. There he is. So I could get the tree, I could crouch and get the tree, but don't want to take any chances whatsoever. We'll just keep going. We can collect some more wood elsewhere. Off you go, bunny. Again, as we're going up over the crest over here, it's always a little bit dangerous. You don't know what's around the corner or over the hill. Looks reasonably safe. We'll get the crate first, just because we can stop chopping the tree at any time we want, and get some more now is definitely not a bad thing. Up there in the snow is where you'll find cougars. Cougars you harvest for, well, they give you better meat, and they give you a chance at livers, just like wolves and bears do. Where you're wolf. So we'll just go. We won't sprint. We'll just go walking at a normal speed, just in case I need to sprint away later. Yeah, cougars will give you sinew, which you need to make rope, which is again another building material that you use for various things. So we're just thinking about, might just keep cutting the lap round and then just set up a small little base somewhere. Just for an overnighter, so I can put down a campfire. Hook up some of the lovely stuff that we got. So we'll just butcher you. So we've got 2 bits of meat for protein, which is nice. I was hoping to find a 3rd chicken somewhere, but it seems like it wasn't to be. Yeah, you don't want to be caught out at night, because as bad as it is during the day, at night, just hearing sounds and not being able to find stuff until it's in your face is a lot worse. Okay, I think the plan for tonight is just going to be sleeping on that big stone there. We'll keep trekking around. There's a few animals and stuff about the place. We'll see if we can find like a little bit of kelp and all that sort of stuff for veggies, because you've got protein and veggies that you have to look after. Didn't quite see any just there. There's a clam there by the looks of it, which I might just grab. Grab some air first. The clams are used to make electronics and stuff later on, which is quite important. Not so important for us just yet, but later on definitely quite useful. So I'll quickly open this up, grab a pearl, and then hopefully get to the surface before our oxygen runs out. Otherwise we're going to take a little bit of damage. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so yeah, it's starting to get very close to night time here. I could keep going around. Ooh, look at that. Very pretty. There's a moon, colourful lights. Yeah, I think we'll just go stick out on this stone out here. This nice little boulder should keep us reasonably safe, I'm hoping. I don't think those guys will come to attack us, especially if we stick on this side. We'll make a little bit of a fire. It's a bit of a waste of resources and stuff, but ash and everything's useful later on. So to make a fire, just put you there. Put all the matches as ignition, and then we're going to need some fuel in there, and then we can just ignite it. Start cooking our meat on there, because we're extremely low in protein. And there we go. Also, if we look at the water, I'm not sure if I'm close enough to the water. You have to be in the water, I think. Then we can fill it with water. You don't want to drink the water straight away. You want to kind of cook it on here. So we'll wait for this to cook, and then we'll pop some water on there as well. And see, there you go. It's just turned colour, as you can see there. Beautiful. So we'll just eat all of those, which should top us up quite nicely. And then we can just pop the water on there, and you can see what colour it is there. It's like a dirty looking water icon, and then it'll turn blue when it's good water for us, and then we'll be able to drink it. Our water's not too bad anyhow, so that's okay. Also, if we wanted to, we could make a fishing rod. We've got enough materials and stuff like that. So yeah, we might give that a go, and we'll do a bit of fishing tonight as well, see what we can catch. So there you go, the water's turned colour, so you can just hover over it and press E, and then it just drinks it like that. So there we go, you've got a fishing rod, and now to make the tackle, as I said, this is why you need the grubs. This is why we're going to need some more cordage as well. So 3 cordage should get us enough for 3 tackle, and hopefully 3 fishes, and then that should top us up quite nicely. Ash, even the ash is quite useful. The ash will be useful for making, you can combine it with other materials to make ammo, shotgun shells, 44 rounds and so on. Okay, so we've got at least 1 tackle now, which is enough to start. You kind of want to cast into deeper water, so out there should be pretty okay. So we'll get the fishing rod out, right click and then left click to cast. And then you kind of want to wait and watch for it to bob underneath the water, and then your left click to strike, like that, and fish hooked, and then right click to reel it in. Normally I'm not that lucky, but hey, that's always useful. You can get all types of fish in this game. Usually, obviously, a small fish is pretty common, but you can get anything up to like bigger fish, tuna or salmon or something like that. I forget what they're called in this game. This might be a bigger one actually. Yeah, here we go. This is a bigger type of fish. So, where are we? A pike. So you can eat it raw like that, or you can fillet it. And what you generally want to do is fillet it, I believe, because then that gives you 2 little fishies, which again you can eat it just like that, or you can cook it on here. So we will do that. Take the water out just so we don't forget it. But yeah, just as easy as that for cooking, for catching fish. Possibly not as always as easy as that, but hey, that was a pretty good start, and that should hopefully top off our proteins and stuff, so we can make another good start to the day. And there you go, each fish gives 23 protein, and a bonus to your max health and max stamina. It doesn't look like much, but over time that will increase it. So we'll just eat a couple of those. So yeah, we might leave it there. I'll keep fishing and then move out into the world very shortly. Looks like it's getting warmer, the day's coming along. We'll keep chopping trees. I don't think we'll do any more fishing. Yeah, we'll chop some more trees, look for some more crates, and try and find as many nails and stuff as we can to build those foundations. Anyhow guys, I will leave it here, and I will catch you guys later. See you later guys.